Hi! Happy Newsletter Day! And welcome to the last one in the series of diets. Maybe there's going to be others in the future, I don't know. But for the moment, I've done a series about Paleo, Atkins, and we've been going over a few different kinds of diet. Today, it's about intermittent fasting. And this is absolutely my favorite one. As you know, I've done comments about the other ones, what I do like, and what I also see that would be complicated for me to do, since I like fat, I do like some pasta, I eat pizza, I drink alcohol, and I'm a more overall general person when it comes to diet. But the good thing is with intermittent fasting, I can do this Monday to Friday, maybe even Saturday, and then have breakfast on Sunday. So I'm gonna go a bit deeper into, I've made a few notes so that I get everything in. So intermittent fasting is really about fasting, right? And you can call it intermittent fasting or interval fasting because you're going in intervals. There are times of the day where you don't eat, and there are times of the day where you do eat. So there's a different few setups here. The one I prefer is the 16-8. I fast for 16 hours, and during the 8 hour, I have time for 2 meals and probably one snack, maybe more if I'm hungry, maybe less if I don't feel that hungry that day. The other one, the second one, is the warrior fasting, and that's when you go in for 20 hours of fasting and 4 hours of eating. And this is recommended when you have a lot of inflammation in your body, if you have a disease, if you have, for cancer patients, is this really great because we let the body rest during the time where we do all the treatments, so the body can start to work with actually what's going on, the inflammation and the infection and everything that's going on in the body to heal. So this is normally what happens, right? When we take a break from eating, the body has a chance to work on other issues than digesting food. The other ones that's been implanted, the third one, which is I think the third real one, so to speak, is the 5-2, where you fast for 2 days in a week, where you eat very, very low amount of calories, food, and then the rest of the days you can eat normally. This is the method I know works really well for men. For females, I've seen a lot of, on those days when you eat very little calories, you might get headaches, and you might get also like you're dizzy, and your blood sugar level might go down, but it might suit you. For me, that wasn't great. I like to keep the same plan for every day. So I like the intermittent fasting when we go 16-8. But those three, I believe, is the basics. And then there's been other fasting methods added into intermittent fasting family, which is something called eat, stop, eat. You might fast for 2 days a week, but then you have to fast for 24 hours, not less, not more. And you can't just do it randomly here and there. You need to decide which day you fast, and you need to decide which day you eat. So you can fast for 2 to 3 days in a week. This is a lot of planning. You need to know what day you're fasting. You can't just fast on Monday and then 2 weeks goes by and then you fast on a Tuesday. You have to be really, really structured. Okay. And then there's something came up a few years ago, which is spontaneously meal skipping. And that's also something where you skip a meal, maybe Monday breakfast and Tuesday lunch, and then you have no dinner on Friday. This is also where we get into like a blur. Which day should I skip the meal and which day should I eat my full meal? So for me, that's also a bit difficult, and you have to keep track which day did I skip my meal and which day did I not, because you need to skip up to 4 meals a week. So again, the structure, the more structure, the more clear you are on the setup, the easier it will be. But everybody's free to try, and it's out there. You can read about it, and it's just, there's tons of information. So the good side when we go into intermittent fasting, proven you know, most of the time I talk about proven stuff. I read a lot of articles. So proven things here, facts are that when we eat fewer meals in the day, when we let the body rest during 16 hours, your organs, all of them, intestines, liver, pancreas, all of them, they get a rest, which means that the organ can go back like, like a turtle, you go back under your little shell and you recover. You take a little rest, you recover, and that can improve organs, the ability you have of your organs in your body to be strong or weak. When you are on a fasting plan, you can actually improve performance of your organs up to 30 to 40% as a female. So since we do have a lot of, we females had a lot of intestines issues, we have a lot of bloatiness, we have cramps, we have a lot of issues, which for me has really come down to almost zero since I started. I go in waves with my intermittent fasting. Right now I'm eating because I'm doing a lot of weight training. I'm trying to gain more muscle, so I need more food. But when I train normally, I just love being in intermittent fasting. I feel my metabolism just sparks. I feel clean in my body. I also sleep better. I try to not eat as late in the evening so I don't have to digest food at night. But also when I wake up in the morning, I grab, the first thing I do is I grab water, which is a glass of water, which is really not hot, but a bit warm, to just slowly start up the body. If you wake up and you go immediately for breakfast, it might not be the best setup for you. I can't do that. I need to have a little break. I need to wake up. My body needs to, start moving. And then I can have my breakfast. So what we also see when we talk about intermittent fasting is that we actually increase muscle mass. And that is because also the organs can focus on healing. So we want to make sure that you get a break during this intermittent fasting. You get a long break so that your organs can recover, your muscles can recover, and that means help from the organs. So we also see that this can really help you fight cortisol in your body. So intermittent fasting can also help your stress cells. The response when you have stress in your life or a stressful situation, you have a stressful job, or you have 10,000 kids you need to take care of. So also, you're going to improve your stress reaction. We have seen that as we talk about intermittent fasting. We also see that we can improve our state, our oxidative state in our body. So that means that less inflammation happens, right? So there's a lot of great benefits. Also, what we see that it also improves your insulin levels, okay? Because we don't eat all the time, we don't snack, so your insulin level doesn't jump like a ball. It stays calm. So I have so many things to say, but I can't keep up here. I think this video needs to be 10 minutes, so that's enough. What I'm trying to say is that I am a big fan of intermittent fasting. Most of the female I've been working with trying intermittent fasting, and not only for 1 month. 1 month is when shit starts to happen. You need to do this for a longer period. And that's why this on and off 5-2 can be great if you set it up for winning concept, meaning I'm going to do this for 90 days, every Tuesday, every Thursday, I'm going to fast. Done. You can't just go Monday, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, or maybe I'll do it on Sunday. No, you have to have a plan, which everything I do and I talk about is boiling down to, if you don't have a plan, you're not going to have results. So whether you decide to go on 16-8 or the Warrior 24 or Eat Stop Eat or the alternative skipping meals, whatever you do, or 5-2, you have to make a plan for yourself. Which day of the week am I skipping Am I fasting? What time? Blah, blah, blah. Know what I'm saying? So that's very important. Anything you do, whatever goal you have, what kind of dreams do you have that you want to achieve, make a plan. I definitely would love you, if you tried intermittent fasting, love you even more. But then again, you might have headaches and you might have, you might feel fatigue because you're used to the sugar. You're used to eating all the time. So it might take a few weeks for you to kind of program your system that I'm not having breakfast in the morning. But when you get up, that obstacle, that hunger in the morning, I'm so hungry, when that goes away, you just feel great. And when you eat your first meal, you're very focused. You're going to eat slow because you're hungry. But then again, if you eat too fast on an empty stomach, you can't eat that much. And obviously, it's not about fasting and then going to McDonald's and having a pizza and like eating junk food. Of course not. If you want these to work, any kind of diet you do or nutrition set up, you want to make sure that whenever you eat healthy. If you want to have those cheat meals, put in a day, Saturday or Sunday, or even a Monday, where you drink your wine, where you eat your cake, where you eat your crisps, and let's just pack it all in one day and then back to normal. So there's going to be a few more sentences in this email, in this newsletter about intermittent fasting. But so far, this is really my favorite way to go. And I've seen so many great results, all kinds of ways. Hormone imbalances being, fixed, headaches being fixed, overweight, and many other things. Digestive issues. If you eat less, your digestive system's gonna have easier time to digest. But then again, when you eat healthy. This you already know. You all know it. Keep eating healthy, and I will see you very soon. And we're gonna talk next week. I'm very much looking forward to our weekly call. All right, that's all for me. Happy newsletter reading.